Hey everyone, my name is Jrince and welcome to my Left Alone review. I jumped into the game not knowing what to expect, and I feel like for now, until some of the issues get ironed out, I won't be continuing with my Let's Play. But I didn't want to simply leave it and never uploading again. I want to talk to you about the pros as well as the cons of Left Alone, so if you are interested in picking it up, you can do so. So let's first talk about the pros. Number 1. The game has pretty good graphics. It's definitely not a AAA title, but the graphics are at a level where it doesn't take you out of the story. I do know from experience, some games, especially in the horror genre, if they have poor graphics, then it kind of makes you feel like you're not really there. And that's one of the great things about this genre. Number 2. Left Alone does a fantastic job with creating the ambiance that I talk about so much. I love great sound effects because they help to transport you, and when a game does it right, it can make or break it. Left Alone does it almost flawlessly, with well-placed, creepy crawly noises that make you feel like you are not alone, contrary to the title. Number 3. There is a slight resource management aspect with the flashlight and the batteries. Now, this is something that's been used in horror games before. It's actually kind of nice. It gives you something to look for and monitor, especially if you run out of batteries. Things can jump to a whole new level of darkness. And I experienced that a couple times, unfortunately. Number 4. The game doesn't throw batteries at you left and right. The resource is actually important, so maybe you do need to turn off your flashlight every now and again. Number 5. The story, from what I saw, is pretty solid. What is more irky than a abandoned school, toxic waste, murder, possibly multiple murders? The person responsible for these murders is missing from custody, and a possible police cover-up? Yeah, there's not much better of a story than that. However, there are cons to Left Alone, and some of them definitely take you out of that amazing moment of horror. Number 1, my biggest gripe is that the puzzles are really difficult, and they aren't as much of a puzzle as they are just running around and trying to find something, trying to find some thingamabobs and who's a what's its. Now, that mechanic is in some of the best horror games, and it could be great if used sparingly. However, Left Alone has a lot of them. And not only that, it sometimes feels as though they don't come naturally, and it's more of just a scavenger hunt. Number 2, the scares are just not there for me. It has the mood, the sound to create a perfect on-edge moment, but it does, however, fall flat at holding that edge, and because of that, it didn't keep me interested in continuing forth, and even scared of moving forward, which is one of the things that I love about this genre. That hesitation, because you don't know what's right around the corner. I would go around corners in Left Alone like it was nothing, not worried about if something was going to pop up and scare the shit out of me, which is definitely lacking. But overall, I think that if more time was invested into digging into the secrets of this game, it would have a really good story, and that is important for some people. Some people love a good story and they can get past some of the monotonous points of a game. But for me personally, it just didn't hold my attention long enough to want to continue moving forward in the story. But I hope you guys give it a chance if you're interested into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And as always, this is Jay Rince.